What is good, chat? It is Thursday. We're back. I'm kind of doing like the every other day thing at the moment. So I feel like that's kind of where I'm sitting as far as streaming right now. It's a pretty solid in between, while there's kind of a little bit of like a transition, not like transition period, I shouldn't say that, but we're here though, we chill, and we are back. Yo, appreciate y'all popping in, bro. Means a lot. I'm just gonna hop right into a game. Actually, I'm not even gonna really waste time because we gotta get this stat up to 12,001. So we gotta get this stat up. But yeah, man, we are chilling, bro. Hope y'all are doing well just as much as I am, man. Let me see if I can actually find a good server, because as of lately, these servers have been very high and dry. All the ones that we've been finding have just been very underwhelming. So if we can find at least something, that'd be great. But I don't know if we're gonna, yeah, because they're gonna pretty much be all sitting up top of like, they're just gonna all be sitting stupid high. So I don't really have much I can do about that. It's just gonna be such a loss moving forward. It is what it is, though. You kind of have to live with it. But I digress. Yo, Noah, how you doing? What's going on? RxD. Oh, what's up, Roman, Spidey? What's going on, Pets? What's up, the Great Panda? How y'all doing? What's going on? All right. Hopefully we can get some games here too, because I want to. This is definitely gonna be my grind sesh. Hopefully, I'm just feeling like I can actually earn it. Maybe we'll see though. I don't know if that'll mean anything or not, but we'll see either way. We will see either way. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. If not, then maybe it's just a coin session. Then who knows? There's also I also gotta get a lot of coins too, though. The coins are still on the horizon as well. So all that is there too. Just got back from Chicago. Nice. I have family that grew up in Chicago. Actually, fun fact. Never personally been myself, but I've heard there's some good things about it. Just gotta go to the right areas, I guess. I don't want to automatically assume that it's Dan, but it very well could be. Someone already killed, so I don't know exactly where they killed at. I just want to take into account if who's moving, maybe, because they either killed in a back room or something. So I gotta. Sorry for automatically assuming. I don't know. It's just you're the only one that's moving. You're the only one that's out in the open. I don't know. I gotta play my cards. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play my cards. Facts. Because it's like, it's not Rose. Yeah, see, like, because it's not the three of y'all out here. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, maybe it actually is. Like. Yeah, I'm having. Oh, I know exactly who it is. They literally used Ghost right there. I saw that. Oh my gosh, the lag's egregious. Holy frick. Oh my days. Why is that? My stream's not even lagging. The game itself is lagging. Oh my gosh, the game is lagging. It's not even me. This is terrible. Holy frick. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta try and loop around for this if I can. Hold on. I gotta try and get around the corner here. Let's see it. Come on. Where you at? Ah, frick. Hold on. They might be sitting around a corner here. Yeah, they might be. Come on, Dot. Come on. Get that shot off, bro. Come on, dude. What is dude? This server's terrible. What is this? What am I playing in, bro? This is actually terrible. Oh my gosh. How can I even remotely take this game seriously when I can't even see where people are at, like, on all my movements? This is bad. Hold on. Are they back here? No? Okay, they're back here. Okay. Goodness me. Okay, I can actually, like, see the player now, which is great, but at what cost? Goodness me. Yikes. Yo, Shadowing Shade, what's up? I sub Capybora. What's going on? A3, how you doing? Found out about the R6 bundle from your store, and that package has me playing hella good. Brought back my old movement from 2019. I'm glad to hear that. That's huge. Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really good. Whenever I'm actually in a decent server, unlike the 200 plus ping I'm in right now. No, it plays really good. Oh shoot, dude, look at it's just completely. Okay, the server is completely like. Oh my gosh, the entire server just completely just. Oh my gosh, why is it doing that? Yeah, no, I gotta switch. That's crazy. Holy frick. No, I gotta switch. Why the heck is it doing that? Nah, that's not even my fault. That's just genuinely the server's fault. Holy jeez. Sub Lubin. Vampire set. Vampire set. So summer ends in 2 weeks. Nah, it's not sad. That's better. You kidding me? You kidding me? That gives us something else to look forward to. That is if we get it, that is if we get it right after the fact. I don't know if we will, though. That's the only thing. But yeah, this will be ending August 23rd, so it'll be ending on Sunday. So more like 2.5 weeks, but yeah, this is a pretty short-lived update. So I'm not entirely sure how it's going to be moving on the rest of the way, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Control F7. Oh, actually, hold on. I want to hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna trust you, but I'm gonna double confirm just to make sure. It does not. It's Shift F5. But I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's saying, maybe it's meaning something else. I don't know. I looked it up and it said something different, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If I try, I'm gonna die. Cool. All right, we're good. We're good. I actually did not know that. I did not know that shortcut. So thank you. Sometimes I never know anymore with what people say, so I gotta always just double confirm and not just like fall into a trap. That's all. Anyways, yo, Evan, how you doing? Gotcha. That's weird. That there's a little bit of a difference, but it makes sense though. What's up, Benz? How you doing? Like how you got murder here. That's funny though. I feel like with season 2 coming Halloween might be somewhat small as well. You think? I don't know. I mean, we're gonna be getting a mystery box 3 either way, so it's hard to really get a good determination, but as much as I want to sit here and have like high hopes for it, it's hard to have high hopes for it. 1000%. It's hard to have high hopes for it. So I'm still like, gosh, I'm really trying to not be negative. But it's hard to not possibly perceive this next update that we're gonna be getting with season 2 as a potential cash grab and a cash grab only. I don't know. I'm not holding out the highest of hopes for it. For it catering toward the wider net of Roblox players versus just the casual audience. So I'm hoping that it caters to both. I'm just really hoping it does. Like that's all I can really ask for. So it's just such a really hard thing to kind of to think about in the end. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I obviously, do I want the update to be well? Of course I do, but at the same time, I also have to think about it from the standpoint of like, what have they done previously? What have they done within the last like couple? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's just a lot of thought, there's just a lot of thought that's going into my head right now, just about what could be and what could not be. So, ooh, nah, shoot. Who's using that, bro? Gosh dang it. Hold on, I gotta turn that off. Oh, there we go. Took me a second. I don't know who's using that freaking radio. That was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. I think someone did stay back here. Yeah, Galactic stayed back here. Ah, frick. Good job, me. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Still having to fight against a little bit of ping, but it's alright. No biggie. Anyways. Yo, Aruga, how you doing? What's going on? Be a sneaky murderer? Kind of can if people can just kind of stream snipe. I mean, there's not much of a delay on the stream, but sometimes people can look at the delay a little bit and they can kind of garner a justification of where I could be at. It's not Not by that much, but it can still make a little bit of a difference. So that's the only caveat to all this. But man, my jumping's off, man. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Did they dip back here? Nah, I didn't dip back here. Yeah, I think they're probably just gonna get gun. I'll let them have it. I'll let them have it. It is what it is. Just don't want to walk directly into them. That's my only problem now. Yeah, is gun gone? Yeah, gun's gone. Okay. So they might go around. They might not. Yeah, we'll mess around with this. We'll mess around with this. Yeah, they will. Oh, yep. Okay, so they didn't have the gun, but Rosie probably might. Yeah. I don't think so though. Yeah, it looks like he didn't. Yeah, it looks like he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, that made my life easy. Great. Oh, no. Someone was already out there. Dang it. I was maybe hoping someone wasn't out there, but not the game. Not the case. No, it was in game. It was in game. Oh, shoot. Season 2 will be huge. Like, new boxes, new maps, new system of trading, all things like that. So I feel like we'll get also small Halloween this year, too. This would be the first time since 2018 that we would get a small Halloween event, though. Like, that would not feel right to me. Getting a small Halloween event in the slightest. That would not feel right to me. That would be a low blow. That would be a really cool. That would be a really low blow if that was to be the case. As much as they could definitely justify it, like, Season 2 would have to be literally the greatest update of all time in order for them to justify a smaller Halloween update, because so many people like playing that every year, and they always anticipate it to be this big thing with the giant battle pass. So they gotta really bring it. They have to absolutely bring it if that's the case. And once again, from what we've seen from the summer update, it's hard to really know if they actually want to do that or not. So it's just, you gotta weigh it. Many look up to it. Exactly. It's that in Christmas, so you kind of have to just, yeah, you gotta weigh it. You gotta weigh it. As much as I want to, I mean, I don't know. It's hard telling. It's hard telling exactly, but who knows? So as far as like the Season 2 hype, they've only really done like a few instances where they've actually like quote unquote hyped it, but even then it's only really been hyped over the last 7 to 8 months or so. So it hasn't even really been that long that they've been consistently saying like, yeah, this is gonna be like a real thing, like the timeline's gonna lead to this and all that. But I don't know. It's just, I mentioned it last stream, and in a way, like, a part of me was like, I'm not gonna say I was half joking, but most of me was pretty serious when I did say, like, Season 2, if it doesn't end up being like the groundbreaking update that it needs to be in order for it to be the game that I can play for the long term, there's a decent chance I'm quitting. Like, there's a pretty decent chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so as much as I want to sit here and be like, yeah, like I want to play this game for the long term, if there's nothing to play for, like, apart from new weapons, like that's not like, I just feel like that's not a game that's worth playing. That's like, that just is going to follow the same medium of cash grabs that Roblox already has, and Murder Mystery 2 already falls under that umbrella with the loot boxes. Like, they're not much different, but it still holds a sense of, you know, it still holds a sense of like, yeah, like, okay, like it's the same game from 2014, but there comes a point where we also have to look past the nostalgia and go against the grain a little bit and really like see the value and true worth of what true games can actually bring to the table. Murder Mystery 2 has such an opportunity right now, and they can't fumble it. They really can't fumble it. Yo, green guy, how you doing? Season 2 is gonna be canceled for Season 3. They're gonna skip the 2. Yeah, just like how they skipped iPhone 9. It's gonna literally be the exact same thing. They're gonna just skip it. I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not expecting anything crazy with like Mystery Box 3. I'm not expecting anything crazy. Like it's just gonna be a normal mystery box. It's the other things that like will surround the boxes and the things that you can get on the side that are gonna be important. That's what matters the most. Like, I don't know. That's what matters the most. I want gameplay changes. Like, I want to grind levels. I want to grind for level rewards. Like, I want to have actual real things to grind for versus just like I want a quest. Like, give me like an actual quest instead of just getting coins. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. Like, I want something that I can actually play for instead of just like the base game, because all it's been has been the base game for I don't know how many gosh dang years, and it's fun. Don't get it twisted, but I don't know. Loads of new gamers. I'm not gonna say loads. If we can get like maybe 2, if we can get 2 new game modes, I'm cool with that. 1v1 being one of them, and then there might be another one that comes to mind. It's really hard to think of a game mode though. That's the only thing. Unless you were to bring back like bonus rounds, that's the only thing. But bonus rounds in the main game wouldn't be very wise. I feel like a lot of players wouldn't like that, including myself. I wouldn't like that. It's one thing when it's seasonal, but it's another thing when it's like the main lobby and the main state game. So it's kind of hard to really get a justification on that, but I don't know. Oh, you're back in Europe. Oh, dang, Dan. Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yo, Sky Kid, how you doing? If Season 2 isn't groundbreaking, because let's be honest, this is the last bit of hope for an actual change. Nicholas needs to actually lock in, because if it isn't, we basically waited 7 years for nothing. Right. Yeah. And I don't know. This once again, if this isn't the update that, and I'm gonna obviously wait in the moment and be like, okay, like if there's stuff that I can play for, and if there's stuff that I can like, not just for like a month, like I want to be able to grind for like a year on some of the things that this next update provides, then that will keep me playing. That will keep me playing, and I'll make streams on this still and all that. But it's just gonna be really hard to play it if there's nothing like. I just don't want it to be just another cash grab. I don't want it to be, because that's what this update was. Like, throughout all of this, like, I was really hoping that this wasn't tied to Robux, that you could just, like, okay, you have to actually earn your keep. I want to earn my keep, basically, you know, with the game that I play. And if I can't do that, nice shot. And if I can't do that, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Who knows? See, this is if what they actually mentioned, like, I don't know. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't actually checked, like, Murder Mystery 2, like, news or anything like that since, like, anything. So I don't know what's been all worked on. I am seeing a lot of map editing being worked on. So there are some things that are being worked on. Nicholas went on a... Wow, Nicholas went on... Yeah, dude, Nicholas has barely been online since the update drop. He was online for like 3 days after the update drop, but even then, like, barely at all. He was online July 31st for like 8 minutes and then went offline. Was online for 8 minutes yesterday, and that was a 5-day stretch where he wasn't doing anything. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, he's not even really online right now anyway. Not saying that he isn't done with the update. I mean, he could very well be done with it, and then he's going to schedule release it. Maybe that could be the case, but that would be really praying that all is going well on their end to make that happen. I don't know exactly. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is nearly done. Maybe it is nearly done. That could be the case. But I don't know if that's entirely true either. Like, I personally like this update, but the daily quest is a pain in the butt, because tell me, why do I have to go unbox 1 box per day since I'm not a pay-to-win player? Here's the thing though, is that's how it's been for the last couple of updates. So it's not even just this update. It was like that for Valentine's as well. So it's not much different. Yeah, it's not much different. So I actually don't think it's that, like, I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's probably what we're going to be seeing moving forward, I think, which is a pain. And not to mention for a bunch of players that play like overseas that like don't have the what is it, the laws attached to it, where they have to like, I don't know, what's the whole thing that they have with like loot boxes and all that stuff, where like they can't spend, oh, I'm just gonna die, yeah, where they can't spend money on loot boxes. Like, they got it worse than we do in the States. They got it way worse than we do. So like they can't even spend Robux to even have a chance at the God League. They gotta trade for it, really. So that's what makes it even worse. But considering that they've been working on it way before the summer update, it's true, they have been. They have been. We'll see. We got a couple of weeks. We got a couple of weeks to wait it out. Maybe the big update in their mind is not even. Maybe it's not even season 2. Maybe it is just the greatest Halloween update of all time. If that's the case, then man, that's crazy. I don't know. That could be what that could be what this whole message has been all along. Maybe the whole message is literally just them talking about what is it? Our original plan was to get the update out before summer, but since it's taken a while, we've been working for a while on a big update. So that big update is Halloween, guys. It's not even season 2, it's Halloween. Oh man. Yeah, wouldn't that be such a low blow if that was the case? Yeah, it's probably I guessed early September for the drop. Yeah, I guessed like early September for the drop, so we'll see. Like first week, either way. Pay to win versus not touching the grass. The update, yeah. I don't know. All I'm gonna say is if they don't make more prestiges, if they don't allow us the ability to get to prestige 20, that is such a loss for the game, bro. The amount of players that want to grind more prestiges, just saying. There's a lot of players that want to grind prestiges, including myself. I cannot be the only one that thinks that. I cannot be the only one. Like, if we've already grinded for max to this point, I can't see a world where we wouldn't want to do that again, right? So I don't know. One of your pink sparkles, I can trade for it. I don't know if I have a oh, sparkle 4. Where are we at with it all? Let me take a look real quick. If you want to trade for it, it just depends. I don't know what the offer would be, but I wouldn't mind taking a look at it, like an offer maybe here in a little bit. Is the yummy knife good? If you think it is, I'm not a huge fan of the yummy knife, but but it's a, what is it? The yummy's a rare knife, right? Am I correct on that? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna say it's like the greatest looking knife, but some other people might like it. I don't know. Who knows? Oh yeah, can I get another oh shoot, I gotta check this real quick. I'm at 105. I gotta get another 15. That might take me a little bit. I think I can probably get it before the end of the stream. I'm needing to look at the daily. Oh yeah, I can easily get it before the end of the stream. Yeah. So we'll try and open a box toward the end here. Get that situated. I just gotta get the coins to get to that point. We'll see where we're at. I'm not doing trades at the moment for anything like Beachy or anything like that. I'm personally keeping all my stuff. I don't have a reason to trade off, so yeah, I'm in a pretty solid boat. Speaking of the Gollies, by the way, it's been a bit since I've checked. Still gotta double check the values. Okay, so the values have stayed the same. So 160, 150, 150. I don't think these have like changed at all in the last like, if they have, barely anything. Yeah, they've pretty much not changed at all in the last like week. Yeah, they've pretty much not changed at all. So it's pretty much stayed the same. That makes sense. I don't know. Yo, Hope, what's up? Crazy that Roblox recently lost 70 billion in value over the past year and they blame it on the lack of new viral games. Like, dude, there's other reasons for it besides that. To be honest, I don't know if there's other reasons besides that, because think about it, like, in a way that the viral games, like, oh jeez, that was fast. If you think about it, with the idea of Steal the Brain Rot and Grow Garden, the amount of revenue generated within that year of it, like, being so big was astronomical for Roblox. It was astronomical. So, like, yeah, there's other things that definitely dropped it, but the viral games definitely do take up a majority of that value for sure. 100% take up a majority of it. I'd say probably like 85% of it. Like, there's other things that, like, investors will look at and be like, because with like the dynamic faces, you could technically argue that was a gain in value because they, in a way, that's portraying to a market where because the limited market is different in value versus like a regular standard market value for items, right? It's all dictated by the user. It's not dictated by Roblox. So even with like limited faces not really getting the love that they got with, you know, dynamic faces with My Prankster going away and Super Happy Face not being the same, that doesn't really change, or at least it shouldn't change their value. I don't know if that makes any difference. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I could be just talking out of my ass, but I think at the end of the day, like, a lot of it was based off the fact that Grow Garden was hitting peak player counts of like 10 million every week, and now we're barely seeing games hit 1 million now, for if an update does happen. Like, I don't even know if it has happened lately, so it definitely is a bit of a loss for sure, but that's just kind of the state of where Roblox is at right now. Plus, not to mention all of the stupid updates that they have made along the way. That does play a tad bit of a factor, but not nearly as much as the viral games, because that's where the revenue really is generated, is where the viral games are at. But it's all the things that you see on Twitter that people talk about all of the different things that Roblox is doing that are bad. And hear me, they are bad. Don't get it twisted. They are absolutely bad. But yeah, it doesn't really hail in comparison, I guess. So it's hard to know. What's up, Racem? How you doing? My friend has a Grow Garden phase. She was 21 arguing with a kid because they stole her brain. Oh my, well, that's steal a brain rot. Or I guess it could be Grow Garden too, though. I don't even know. I didn't play either game, so it's hard to really know. Yeah, I didn't play either game, so it's, yeah, I don't know. But think about it though, like, this is like just the peak player counts that they got every week was crazy. Yeah, you're dead. Sorry. And it's like a lot of other games don't get that. So, oh shoot, they just are walking into it right now. They are walking into it. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can lock in for a good round here. Maybe I can. That'd be fun. Oh, we'll get hopefully one gone. Yeah, there we go. We have one gone here. Yeah. I think I'm letting gun go here. All right. Let's see if this backfires on me. Ooh, tough. Oh no, dude! I didn't think they were gonna stay around that corner. Wow, I didn't think they were going to. GG. Good game. Good game. Dang, that was bad on my part. That was bad on my part. I could have definitely killed them there. I could have definitely killed them. Shoot. 7 innocents. That's fine. It's a game. It's a game nonetheless. It's a game nonetheless. Franz, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Plasma being gum for rate for Red Luger. That should be alright of a trade. Yeah, you probably got good value out of that. I think so anyway. I would rather trust Red Luger than Plasma beam long term anyway, so. I don't know. Anyways. Oh yeah, the offer for the Sparkle. I could take a look at the offer. Yeah, I can take a look at it. Hold on. Yeah, I can take a look at it. I can justify the offer and see where we're at with it. Yeah, you're a tryhard now. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Let's see where we're at here. So it'd be Sparkle 4, and then it'd be for Toxic set. Actually, that might be... Toxic set for this actually might be okay. I'll take a look just to make sure. It might actually be fine. For 9 value, I mean, see, the thing with it is the sparkle sets, like, the problem with this, I mean, most people would probably take it. My only issue with this is Sparkle 4 actually is raising in value, which is actually somewhat shocking. Most of these Sparkle items are probably going to raise, so I'm not too confident in Toxic raising alongside with it. Maybe it could, but I'm not going to personally take the risk. I'm not going to personally take the risk. Now, you're all good, Hope. You're all good. Honestly, moderating is not even really just like a thing that I like require more or less anymore. It's just kind of a thing that just is if you happen to be in the chat, you happen to be in the chat, it's chill. So you're all good. There's priorities that probably need to be met on your end anyway, so it's totally understandable. Totally understandable. All right, we'll do a server op after this round, and we'll get some more of y'all in here for sure. Sup, Rare? We need season 2 right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it. I don't know. All right. Hopefully I can do a little bit of something here. Hopefully I can. Because I think they are going to be coming out of there maybe. Maybe they'll come out of this side. Maybe they will. Maybe. Yeah, yeah, wow, okay, so there's no one, yeah, it's gonna be no one over here. I just don't want to, like, walk into them on accident. That would absolutely suck. But they gotta be, like, over there or something, maybe. Yeah, they gotta be over there. I was already hearing them kill, so... They just don't want to pop out. I totally understand it. I don't know. I gotta wait, though. Or do I risk it? Do I risk it? Risk it for the biscuit, maybe? Yep, this is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm, like, there was gonna be no other. She was just gonna sit there. She was just gonna sit there. Yeah, she was just gonna sit there, bro. I had no choice. I had no choice, bro. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. GG. I mean, you played it fair. I'll give you that. You played it fair. I just don't know how else I was supposed to play that. I honestly don't know how else I was supposed to play that, so it is what it is. You borrow 30 Robux? So that would imply that I'd get Robux back eventually. I don't know if I would trust you for giving me 30 Robux. I don't know if I would trust that. GG. All right, we'll do a switch of the server because this is definitely gonna be a need to switch. Yeah, I gotta learn just to do this. Yeah, that actually is much better. Yeah, I gotta just do that moving forward. All right. Yeah, we'll hop now. For those that want to pop in, my user's in the description, by the way. For those that wanna hop in, you're more than welcome to. Joins are always on, always will be on, unless for some reason I say otherwise. It's pretty rare that we would do anything otherwise, so it's pretty chill. Let me check something real quickly here. Light skin stare, what the frick? Yeah, see, this even points back to what I was talking about earlier with, like, the value just in general for Roblox was going down because of this. Like, if Murder Mystery 2 is the top game right now, like, this is during the daytime, which you would think daytime would get the most amount of players. Like, man, this is not as many players as it was a year ago. Like, if we were to compare this to a year ago, like, a lot of these top games were like, man, for a weekend anyway, you'd be getting like over 1 million plus, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million for a lot of these games for whenever updates would happen. But now it's just kind of, now it's honestly just fallen off, which I think some people on TikTok were taking the boycott serious. I think some people were actually taking it serious, which is crazy. I don't know. That's legit though. I don't know. I was looking for people by the lockers and you crossed my path when I finally came out. So it must have just been like, it must have just been really horrible time on my part then. That could have been the case. Which it makes sense. I've carried the bad timing for a long time on this game whenever I stream. So that would make sense. That would make sense that I just happened to walk right in and see with the worst time. I'll accept it and move on. F7. Gosh, I gotta just remember that. I gotta have that live rent free in my head now. F7 is a really, yeah. I definitely do like resorting to keybinds if I can. For closing stuff out if I can, but yeah, it's sometimes I can forget. If I'm not used to it for long, then I gotta just subconsciously just click it over and over again just to get used to it. Yeah, maybe that's the case. That'll help. We're good. Every time you have gun shoot Dan, I tried. Oh man, I tried. It is what it is though. It takes a little. I still get confused when I tell people. Yeah. There have been a couple of keybinds that I've been able to like kind of record in my head over the last couple of years. Not like important ones by any means, just kind of like ones that are just helpful to me. But yeah, the more I just like subconsciously click it, it'll help. Jeez. Oh my gosh, yo, these radios are crazy. Holy frick. Oh my gosh. Shout out to the shout radios. Shout out to all the radio people, bro. Gosh dang. I'm just used to doing it mindlessly, so I'm like, is it shift or control? Yeah. Just don't tell a Mac user. They'll get confused. Facts. You want my car is crazy. You can drive. Oh my gosh. Ah, man. Wild work. Anyways. They done anything? No, they haven't done anything yet. Yeah, I just know a lot of people have been dogging on the last couple of things that RTC has posted on Twitter. There have been a lot of people dog on it. So, oh, there's the first lag spike of the stream. There it is. Took us a bit. It finally happened though. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I just saw a comment here that I didn't really think about until just now. I didn't think about this till just now. Blaming the creators when you take 70% cut of the revenues. Yeah, actually, that's a really good point because Roblox has been taking a lot of revenue from players or from developers and stuff like that. That's a very, very valid point because there have been a lot of changes to the way that DevX rates work. Like, the DevX rates for, like, and it's it's mostly pouring toward, like, more of the, not like nicher games per se, but if you're not averaging, like, 30,000 players at least at the minimum, like, if you're not on, like, the top games, it's hard for you to make the higher amounts of revenue. You have to be in the higher, you have to be, like, in a very high percentage of, like, player retention. I don't know exactly what, like, the number is, but, yeah, basically you gotta have like an extremely high performing Roblox game in order to be making like the big amount of money. It's either you're making a whole lot of money or it's like you're making like not as much money as you used to for if you maybe got like a couple thousand players on your game consistently. So yeah, they definitely are taking quite a bit of especially for like R6 related games because they're really trying to make the push for R15. That's where a lot of the money comes out. I think, I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, I keep forgetting what Roblox has talked about, but I know with like R15 specific games, they're wanting to pay creators more for having R15 in their game. So if games like, I know what was like a really big game, there was one big game that I think Blade Ball made a switch to R15 in hopes that they would gain the revenue, And I think they created so much backlash from their actual community that they had to literally go back into the game and re-change it to R6. I don't know if they've done that yet. Maybe they have. But that was a really big deal to what I can remember is just all the backlash they received from the Blade Ball community with it switching to R15 and all of the, like, aspects of the game changing. And so many people hated it. Yeah, so many people hated it. So... yeah, Mac and Chromebook have command instead of controller or whatever it is. Yeah. What's up, David? How you doing? I'm so jealous that Nicholas is just chilling after a really successful game on Roblox. Yeah, Nicholas probably makes per day. Oh man, I don't want to justify how much Nicholas makes in a day. I don't even want to guess. You think Nicholas makes $1 million a day? He might. He probably does. Yeah. From like an actual update, Nicholas probably makes about $1 million a day, most likely. Is my ultimate guess. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but it's probably something like that. So they are rich. They are swimming. W John Pork stream. W John Pork stream. You start Monday? Dang. Good luck. Good luck. Monday will be a fun one for you. Monday will be a fun one for sure. So you'll have a good time. You'll have a good time. Oh, well, I guess you're that's your sign to go back. Gosh, dang it. All right. Let's see if we can get a good one here. Ooh. Ah, no, they low-key kind of juked me. Dang it. Ooh. There we go. Gotta be ahead of the curve here. Ah! Hold on. Ooh, that was kind of slick. That was kind of slick. Not that it really meant anything, but... oh, it kind of did. I can't even really do it now. Hold on a second. Oh, shoot. Now I can... oh, frig. I literally got it on the first try. Hold on, I gotta... there we go. That's better. I had to, like, move my, ah, see, I knew someone was gonna chill right there. Sorry, though. GG. Man, I gotta get a good round here, man. I gotta get a good round here for sure. If I can help it. There we go. Yeah, the problem is guns out, so someone might attempt to go for this, but I just don't know where they're gonna be at. Alright, they're over there. It's either I follow them up or if I do... ah, jeez. I can't do it anymore. No, gosh dang it. I can't do it. Frig. That's a hard one to get. All right, I'll get them real quick. Dang, nice shot. Wow, that's a great shot. That's a great shot, GG. Yikes. Man. Nicholas has been on Roblox since its public release. Murder Mystery 2 has... I mean, it's not... he hasn't been on Roblox since... I mean, it can seem like it, but he has not. I don't think. I mean, maybe he has. Maybe he has. If you had another previous account. 2008's... I mean... yeah, 2008 versus 2006. I see what you mean, though. Murder Mystery 2, the original, was released... no. That's completely incorrect. Completely incorrect. 2014 is when this game dropped. Nah, this game has not been out since 2006. This is a... oh my gosh. If that was the case, this is a completely different discussion. Holy frick. If that was the case, this would be a completely different discussion. Completely different. No. Dude, if Murder Mystery 2 came out in 2006, that would be scary to think about that this game is still getting hyped today. Insane to think about. Oh my gosh. Nah, this game came out into beta testing early 2014, had a full release late 2014. But if you're talking about the original Murder Mystery, that's Gary's mod. So they took elements from Gary's mod and they put it into their own spin-off of a Roblox game. So yeah, Gmod was like the main influence for this game, and that came out... I don't know when Gmod released. But yeah, nah, the actual Murder Mystery though, for Roblox to be specific, has not been out since 2006. But if there was a game, I don't know what game he would have influenced it from. There could have been an original game on Roblox. I don't know what that would be called though. We would all know about that though. We would all know about it though. So I just don't know what that game would be. That's the question. Oh, that's a major lag spike there. Gosh dang. Yeah, same here. I don't know. Gmod has been I don't know. Gmod's been out since, okay, so Gmod's been out as a standalone since 2006. So that would add up with the timeline for sure. That would hold up with the timeline if that's what you're implying, but anyway. Yeah, for sure the mods definitely carry it. I totally believe it. I mean, there was some like really big stuff even during COVID that would surface and all that stuff and got some popularity. So I don't even know. Vanoss, is Vanoss still doing it? Is Vanoss still doing? I don't know. I don't know if Vanoss was still doing it or not. I don't know. And the FNAF maps, that's fair, that's fair. My oldest brother played it when Murder Mystery 2 was released. Those graphics were like a toaster. I mostly look at the old lobby. The old lobby is the thing that I look at the most, and I'm like, dang, this junk's crazy. Like, it was just a dark black lobby with like 3 giant pillars, or 3 giant screens basically for the map picker or whatever. I don't know. It was just a much different aesthetic, but of course it's old Roblox, so what can you say? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Don't you think the Murder Mystery 2 values are a bit biased sometimes, like stuff they only really want at the moment because it's a crime for what they did to the old event chromas? I don't think so. I mean, I will say to a degree that I think that the I will say to some degree that the values are a bit biased, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's what many people use as their means of weighing what comes about for weapons. So I mean, it's what everybody uses nowadays. Like, how much? I mean, I don't know how long the values have been out for, but they've been out for probably since or at least the site that I use has been out since probably 2018, something like that. I keep forgetting exactly when, but yeah, it's been just what everyone's used, and so it's mostly just been universally used mainly because a game tester, I think, started, not a game tester, but someone else started it, and then like game testers for Murder Mystery 2 caught onto it, and they're all like, yeah, I'll support this or whatever, and that was kind of what it is. I don't know, but it's hard selling. Oh, frick, gosh dang, I died. That was great. I collect followers. Dang, I love accounts like this. There was one account I remember back in the day. I think his name actually was Noah. Was Noah like the big account that like always followed everybody? Or that had like a frick ton of followers? I gotta check, I don't know. You're good, Aetherial. You're all good. No, I get it. People make mistakes all the time. I want to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. I was like, I don't think there was another game prior to Murder Mystery 1. I don't think there was. Not saying Nicholas couldn't have worked on another game. It's just I just never recalled it. That was all. Oh, let me check real quick. So Noah, this account name, is this the account that has like a? Oh yeah, it's this account. So this account has like 1.1 million following, but it's not collecting followers. He just has a giant following list, which is crazy. Gosh dang, that's wild. I didn't even realize he even won a Bloxy in 2014. Is that accurate? I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but that's still cool though. What the heck? That's dope. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, 06 user too. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to be. Your name's Noah. If you're not an 06 user, that'd be kind of a scam. But I don't know. I'm trying to find the game that inspired Murder Mystery 2. I can't believe Murder Mystery 2 survived. Yeah, I will say they promoted, even Roblox themselves promoted Murder Mystery. They promoted Murder Mystery 1 actually fairly quickly. I think Murder Mystery 2 literally got a game review within the same year that it released. I don't know exactly. Hold on. There's a timeline for this game that I could always show you guys. I think it actually is on the timeline. Maybe it is. Let me check that actually. Yeah, look at this. I don't know if we could find this review, but this is when Murder Mystery 1 was a thing. So Murder Mystery 2 is created with January 19th, the day after this was made, was when beta testing started. They don't show that here, but that's what it is. And then Roblox themselves gives a game review regarding Murder Mystery. This was on January 31st, not even 2 weeks after the beta release. So I would like to find that, because I don't know if that's a thing on YouTube or if it's in like... I have to imagine if they gave a review, if it's not on YouTube, it had to have been in like their old dev forum. Or sorry, though, just the old Roblox forums, not even dev forum, just old Roblox forums. That's true though. They did promote a lot of murder games. It is true. It just hurts seeing Chroma Swirly, Candle Flip, and Elderwood Blade so low in value. In a way though, it kind of makes sense though, because A, they've been around for so long, but B, they've also just been sifted through and they're not as sought after of Chromas anymore. Like, the amount of Chroma Candle Flames that I see is crazy, man. There's a lot. I don't know. Sent you a vid. Let's see. Yeah, that might be. If it was released within the same timeline, there's a decent chance. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. I remember watching this back then. Actually, you want to just watch the review? It's only 2 minutes. How did they review this back in the day? We'll take a look. This is to all the newer users that might be watching this. So this is the old Murder Mystery 1 quote unquote game review. So let's see how this is.
Prepare for a breakthrough terror game from Nicholas that is currently topping the Roblox charts.
Which is wild, bro. They said that it was topping the Roblox topping it within 12 days of release, bro.
Mystery, an electrifying thriller, will have you dead in a heartbeat. Stay tuned for an in-depth analysis plus exclusive
Subs then. Oh, your collect followers, nice.
In this week's review.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this in years. So I want to see this. I want to see this.
Which is based off of the Gary's Mod game. Players spawn in an open world full of innocent players, a sheriff, and a serial killer. But everyone looks alike. You don't know who's who. The murderer is given a knife and is
See, the problem is that I wish that it was like this all the time. That's the problem.
Required to stab players without getting killed by the sheriff. The sheriff must protect the innocent by identifying and killing the murderer.
Oh,
Innocent players have to run from the murderer and stick together. The only way to tell if someone is the murderer is if he reveals the knife to stab someone. Suspenseful.
Dude, this commentary is so good. This commentary is so good.
And 89%
Back Nick stole everything off. Oh, he really did though. Yeah.
Later, the visit count jumped to over 750,000.
That's great. No, that's wild. That's wild. No. So at the time of review, 500,000 visits in 3 days for 2014. No wonder this is the top game on Roblox. This makes sense. They're wanting to push this game so hard, bro. They really want to push this game. Oh, man.
When I played Murder Mystery, I didn't stop. In fact, I couldn't stop. I played this game for days. You know why? Because it's a horror game, and it's addictive.
It's not a horror game, but it's
I don't know why exactly.
Enough of one, quote
I didn't know
unquote.
who was peaceful and who wasn't, who was going to betray me and who was going to save me. I didn't know. But with this excitingly mysterious gameplay,
yeah, the old Halloween map, man. Oh my gosh.
Clearly, this game is fantastic, and obviously, Roblox players agree. 500,000 visits in 3 days? That's gotta say something.
Crazy, bro.
If you like scary adrenaline rushes, you have to check out this game. A great deal of Robloxians have
It's true, yeah.
Mystery. So if you've got some extra time on your hands, and you don't mind accidentally sacrificing your life to a deranged killer, check it out for yourself right now. Thanks for watching Game Reviews by Max. Play this game and millions of others.
Shout out Max, bro.
Roblox.com.
Shout out Max for the review. Shout out Max for the review, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nah, I don't know, man. It is true though. Like, I'm not gonna say Murder Mystery 2 has completely and utterly died, but there have been moments where it's fallen off of a cliff though. There definitely have been a lot of years where it has, but it's always come back though. Every time, you're right, it has always come back, which is insane. Were there more people? Oh no, there's more people now. More people now play Murder Mystery 2. I mean, per day. How many visits did it get yesterday? It probably got like 5 million plus visits yesterday. Probably even more than that. I'm lowballing it. It's probably more like 20 million visits. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's actually check this for ourselves. How many visits happened just yesterday? Can we check this over a day span? Hold on, I gotta check over the last. I gotta be like stupid. Oh man, okay. It's kind of hard to get like an actual like specific. But yeah, oh my lord, guys, every 10 minutes this game gets 500,000 visits. Every 10 minutes this game gets 500,000 visits. So if we factor that in within an hour, every hour we're getting about roughly 3 million visits an hour. So 3 million times 24 on average. So this game averages about roughly 75 million visits a day. Frick, bro. 75 million visits a day. Isn't that insane, chat? Isn't that insane? There's a part of me that doesn't even believe that's real, but that just goes to show you just the wide net that this game has. And obviously people will go through and like that also includes like people that change servers like I do, and you know, they join their friends and they leave and they come back after 10 minutes. That all applies too, so people do that all the time. But it's still crazy though. But like, of unique players though, that's probably a good solid like 4 million unique players that are like consistently on this game. I saw 600k active today. Yeah, there was 750k just before I started. I think it was something like that, maybe a little bit less than that, but still unbelievable though. I wish we had daily, weekly rewards for the base game to earn keys and coins for the boxes. New perks and increase the trading slots. Gun effects added too. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that they definitely could do for season 2. I'm hoping that they have. So the daily quests, I have to assume they're adding that to the base game because they need to capitalize on player retention. So if they could get that, that's going to be their best bet to have people be playing for longer. I just don't want that to be just strictly coins though. I want there to be other quests, but I don't know. I wonder how long until this game dies. Can I be honest? This game could, like, realistically speaking, because the game is so simple, this game could probably stay the way that it is with no updates for probably the next 5 years and not die. Like, realistically, like, it could still generate a good solid revenue and still have a good player base. I don't know. I feel like that would be just crazy. If Nicholas added daily quests for coins, gems, weapons, etc., I'd play it every day. Yeah, especially if, like, because the thing would be is, like, I just don't want the actual goal of the quest to just be coins. Like, if the actual goal was, like, you get, like, win 1 sheriff or win, like, 3 heroes or something like that. If that was part of the daily quest, that makes it more worth playing. It's different every day. Instead of just, oh, shoot, I'm just mindlessly collecting coins, you know what I mean? So, that's all. It's such a simple game, but so successful. It really is. That's why the game is so good. The game is so good because it hasn't done too much. But there comes a point where after a course of years, there comes a point where fans are going to want a little bit more instead of just the base game. Now, for newer Roblox players, this game's incredible. For the new Roblox player, this game is awesome. Like, this is the game to play if you're a new Roblox player. Like, there's very few games that I think about as far as, like, what would be, like, deemed as, like, a proper introduction to Roblox. Murder Mystery 2 is a solid introductory game. And I think that's what it's been catered toward more specifically over the last couple of years, but I might die. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that you can look toward as far as it being, like, the reason for it being so successful. But I mean, gosh, a part of me thinks that what's the word I'm looking for here, but there's, like, a specific word I'm looking for where, like, oh gosh, Nicholas was like a plant. He Is that what it's called? He was just like a plant. He was just like he was planted by Roblox to like make that game or whatever, and it was gonna instantly be successful because Roblox pushed it. I don't know exactly. I don't know what the actual name for it's called, but it's something like that. Who knows though? Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, crazy stuff. I don't know where Rosie's gonna be at. Oh, ooh, that was too close for comfort. Jeez. Okay. Nice shot. Great shot. Great shot. It would be such a great added system for daily, weekly rewards for the base game that gives us rewards even for miles. Yeah, that's what I want. I want milestone rewards. Milestone rewards would be sick, dude. That would be amazing. If we were to get that, I would be pleased. I'd be pleased for sure. Yeah. Yeah, RHS. Nicholas probably wasn't expecting it to be this successful. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. The thing about it, though, is... respectfully speaking, like... Murder Mystery 2 is such a simple concept, and even back at that time, like, I know it was 2014, so, like... I swear I'm not trying to dog on it, but it's like... Other people could have definitely made that game, for sure. But... Nicholas capitalized upon just... coming to a place where, you know, the genre... just happened to be in a popularized state, and... I don't know if other murder games around that time were getting a lot of attention. I don't know... When did FNAF release? I mean, that's not a murder game. That's a horror game. But if Murder Mystery 2 technically falls under that same genre of horror that they claim, maybe it got the same kind of attention that FNAF did. I don't know. That could be something to think about. I don't know when, like, when did it release? Because it might have been around the same time. It was. So FNAF released August 8th. I don't know if they were working on that previously. I don't know if there was like FNAF like in the works prior to that. But that definitely probably raised it alongside Murder Mystery 1's popularity with that game probably included. I don't know. But it just depends if it came out, like, if there was something else that came out maybe before that or not. I'm not too sure. What's up, FedEx? What's up, Based? So, yeah, it said here specifically August 8th, 2014, but Murder Mystery 1 released in, like, January of that same year, so you gotta weigh it. But it definitely could factor in, though. It definitely could factor into a stretch of popularity, because FNAF was freaking huge, dude. I remember literally every one of my friends playing FNAF. Oh my gosh. It was a big game. Huge game. Let's see. Oh, of course, it's I'm shocked Dan didn't kill me immediately. That's a bit shocking. Most of the time, that's usually the case. I'm usually dead. Ah. Gotta go. Frick it. No. I thought maybe I could jump over it. I had to take a little bit of a risk. Had to do something. Dang! Look at this. Let's see it. Gotta get gun though. There it is. Alright. Make it count. They did the juke for it, so you gotta respect it. Yeah, that too. Yeah, Markiplier made it really famous. Did Markiplier... Hold on, I actually want to check. He had to have done it at least once. Maybe he was a stick in the mud to where he didn't. Maybe... Hold on. He had to have. Oh, yeah. Markiplier made Roblox videos. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He definitely did. Yeah. Not a whole lot, but he made enough. He made enough for it to be considered as, like, yeah. Because, yeah, he played Doors. Oh, wow. That's funny. That's crazy, though. That was, Probably during maybe a bit of COVID popularity, maybe a little bit before that. That's funny though. I'll admit I never really watched Markiplier. There was some videos I'd come across, but never really got into them, to be honest. Mark was supposed to be in the first FNAF movie, but he was too busy with his own movie. Hey, I heard that his what is it? Didn't that movie perform well too though? I thought his movie performed well though, so maybe it was worth it. I don't know. He was supposed to die in the first movie. Yikes. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I never watched the movie. Iron Lung, yeah. I never watched it. I thought it did well. At least that's what I heard. Unless all the people were lying. Would it be so funny if all the people were just lying? Holy frig, bro. That'd be so funny. Anyways. Let's see if I can get around here maybe. Ah. Oh man. Tough crowd. Gotta get around somehow. There we go. Using the 2018 cane. Let's see if I can make this work here. Only problem is there's gonna be someone probably chilling around that corner the next time I go around, so I probably gotta wait it out. It's the only caveat. Okay, no one over here. I'll wait it out. Wasn't it like rated horribly on IMDb or something, even though it was actually did good? I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Was Iron Lung created? I mean, I don't know if it was strictly Markiplier where it was created independently, or if he had like way more of a backing behind him than most other. I don't know. I guess it technically is independent, but like, I guess more so independently funded. I don't know exactly. I mean, independently funded would be crazy, but like, I don't know if they'd be able to pull that off or not. Ooh, I nearly headshotted them. That's crazy. That could have been nice. Still gotta check to see if anyone's up here just to make sure. They're all gonna wait for me outside, so I might as well just bite the bullet and go. Yeah, I'm gonna bite the bullet and go. Let's get it. Yeah, I gotta bite the bullet and go. Yeah, I gotta bite the bullet and go. Nah. There we go. I know, like, the moment I jump out, it's gonna be really hard to, like, get anywhere, so I gotta... There it is. Good shot. Oh! I gotta get... Yeah. Good shot. Great shot. Tough one. Strawberry, I do remember you. What's going on? Oh, I didn't even know they were in the first movie. That's crazy. Next year, December, I make 10 years on Murder Mystery 2. It's a milestone. I've done it a lot from trading and playing. I just wish Nick could be more proactive with updates to the game. It's like what we're all saying, man. It's like what we're all saying, bro. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. It makes sense though. Hey, congrats on hitting 10 years though. I will be hitting 10 years next month on this game. Wow. September 23rd will be my 10-year anniversary. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, dude. Man, September 23rd. That is insane to think about. Wow. To think I'm still playing this game after 10 years doesn't really make sense. Not even saying that 2016 was like a really old version of Murder Mystery 2, but it's old enough to be like considered OG by many players. So it's kind of cool to be a part of that community back in the day. Google says he funded it solely by himself from his own funds and didn't accept anyone else's contribution, and he partnered with 2 other producers to produce, but it works, directed and edited it all. Wow. That's insane. How long did it take then is the question, because if it just basically was worked on by around roughly 3 people, I would like to get a good justification on how long that would have taken, because my guess is at least 2.5 years at minimum. Maybe longer than that, depending. But then again, though, if Markiplier's a no life, he probably could have gotten it done sooner than that. So I don't know exactly if like what his direction was on making Iron Lung, and if he had like a deadline or anything like that. But oh shoot, yeah, I gotta go. Dang it, GG. Yeah, I don't know. Let's actually take a look here. How long did it take? Yeah, this is worth checking just to see. Development on the Iron Lung film adaptation began in April 2023, and it was self-released on January 30th. Okay, so it took about roughly 3 years. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm like, if it's in any shorter time than that, it's gonna be like, dang, props. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, ACAC, how you doing? Maybe this is inaccurate then. I don't know. For me, it's saying April 2023. But yeah, that's when development began on the adaptation anyway. That's what it says here. But either way, it still took a while though. It still took a while either way. So crazy work though. Crazy work. I think Iron Lung is a game. Yeah, I think so. I never knew it to be a game, but it would make sense considering Markiplier was a game YouTuber, so wouldn't surprise me too much. I still can't get over that though. He basically, so from the like this is what I'm also wondering about too. 3.5 million. Yeah, Markiplier definitely has that money. He definitely could make that work. Obviously most YouTubers couldn't do that, but just depends on what was made back at the box office. Hold on. This is worth checking. So 41 million domestically and 10.1 million internationally, totaling 51 million worldwide. That, you know what, props. He invested and he made it work. I respect that. That's legit. Gotcha. Began right after Markiplier approached the game's creator to make it. Gotcha. Well, DuckDuckGo can suck it because it's not telling me the truth about anything. So, which makes sense. DuckDuck kind of is not the most trustworthy. DuckDuck is reliable, but non-reliable in other ways. I don't know. I'm praying Nicholas finds a way to deal with the bots. They just ruin the events. I don't know. He's got to work really hard. He's got to work really, really hard to prevent that. He'd have to hire a whole team just to get bots gone. He would have to hire a whole team to get bots gone. What's up, Ari? Good to see you. Movies this year have just been great. I have not watched any movies at all from the past 2 years. I lied. I did watch Zootopia 2. That's like the only movie that I saw over like the last year. Yeah. I still have not seen Toy Story 5. I know people aren't saying it's that great of a movie, but I still need to watch it because it's freaking Toy Story 5. I have to. That's the only other movie that I haven't seen that it's like on the radar. Nah, I've been into Total Drama Island. So I finished Total Drama Island. I'm now watching Total Drama Action, and then I'm gonna be getting into probably the sequel to that as well eventually. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see where I'm at. Total Drama in general is just what I've been like really indulging into lately. So it's been well worth it. It's been well worth it. Yeah, no, the bots issue is more so from like a Roblox standpoint, not even really Nicholas. So, I mean, Nicholas could do some things about it, but yeah, majority of it is just Roblox just kind of loosely caring about their platform. So not really much you can do about that, sadly. Gosh, the lag just came on. Crap. Do you think season 2 will release in September? Yeah, I think so. Obsession at a 750,000. I actually don't believe that. That's crazy. Are you serious? No, hold on. I actually don't believe that. There's no way. 750. That's insane. No. Okay, no, that's not believable. I actually, how did they get away with budgeting that for 750,000? How did they get away with that? How? That doesn't even seem real. What? How can you get away with that? That's crazy. And of course, it obviously had, like, incredible return. I would need to know more detail on that. Director's 26. Yeesh. Yeesh. That's crazy. I'm good, Ari. I'm doing good. Hopefully you've been doing good too. Do you know the YouTuber Breeze? I'm friends with Breeze. Yeah. You watched all the seasons? Yeah, nah, it's been good so far. I obviously don't want to know what's going on in what I'm currently watching, but I can at least know about season 1 or whatever. So yeah, I can at least talk about that. Season 1 was good. I watched it all within about, how long did it take me? Like a good week and a half. I don't watch a whole lot of like TV or whatever, but I watched like 2-3 episodes a day or whatever, or I tried to anyway. And I was able to grind it out pretty easily. So it was pretty decent. And I'm currently watching Total Drama Action, like 1 or 2 episodes a day right now. So far it's okay. It's not as good, but it's alright. It's alright. So, and unknown actors. That's probably where some of the budget. So the budget, they could probably justify it a little bit because of them not having to probably pay the unknown actors as much. That's probably why. So if it wasn't like a well-known name, like for example, like a Keanu Reeves or whatever, they wouldn't have to pay him as much. Well, I mean, they would have to pay Keanu Reeves a lot, but if it's an unknown, they could justify getting away with not paying as much. But the thing is now from the box office return, and I have to imagine some of that box office return is gonna go back to the actors. They're getting major return on the movie, so those actors are now being put on the map, which is even better, which is cool. I don't know. It's crazy. Who knows though? I never watched Obsession, so I don't know anything about the movie, but there probably were some pretty solid people that got in there and created a pretty cool role for themselves within the acting scene. So I respect it. I respect it, low-key. They were gonna hire Jenna Ortega to be in the movie, and to be honest, I'm glad that they didn't. How do you think that would have worked anyway for, like, I don't know what role she would have played, but I don't know. Get that back out here. Sick. The film industry is changing the rules and how young screenwriters and directors can create hits. I think it just starts with one person, right? It just starts with one person. So, I mean, one person can change a generation, and if ends up to be a success, then gosh dang, like, more people are gonna try and follow that blueprint. I mean, think about, I don't think it's not much different than how, like, there probably have been some pretty big movies back in, like, the 90s where, like, people in their 20s wrote it and all that stuff, and it made millions upon millions, potentially. I'm not gonna say billions. Actually, maybe even billions. Maybe even billions overall. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm not entirely sure who would have been that young to make it's like those great movies or whatever, but there definitely had to have been a few for sure. I don't know. What the heck? What's up, Zach? How you doing? Appreciate you dropping in. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Stop running away is crazy. That's kind of the goal, is for them to run away. That's kind of the goal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Absolutely incredible. Anyways. Nick can't make a Murder Mystery 2 movie since Adam Sandler already did it. Was there like an like a Murder Mystery 2? Hold on, actually, I totally believe it. I just need to see. Hold on. There was like a big like murder mystery movie that came out. Yeah, Murder Mystery 2. Dang. You think Nicholas had anything to do with this, bro? You think Nick? No, this is where all the money's coming from, man. Nicholas is making all the money off of this, bro. It's not even Roblox, man. Dude, this is popularizing it, bro. 100%. Shout out Jeremy Gerlich, bro. Getting Nicholas set up for life, baby. Come on now. What the heck? I don't know what the original did, but hey, the original probably didn't even last that long anyway. So, makes sense. Nah, once Murder Mystery 3 drops, that's when Nicholas is going to change his name too. It's going to change to Murder Mystery 3 once that new movie drops. Facts. Facts. Oh, frick. The gun was right there. Shoot. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Minor. What the heck? Gosh, dang. Oh, for sure. Yeah, you think Nicholas could win that legal battle? I mean, here's the thing. Nicholas has the money. So I wouldn't be actually too surprised if he could have a chance of winning that battle. I mean, he wouldn't. I mean, it's a name, but it'd be funny though. We don't have a lot of original films like we used to. Everything is a spin-off of a book or another movie from the past. The best original movie from last year was Sinners. I don't even know what Sinners is. So yeah, I'm not the guy to know movies. Like there's other people in the chat that are gonna know, but I'm not gonna know any bit about that kind of stuff. So I'm the wrong guy to ask. But it's a fair point though. I definitely believe it. Overall. Yeah, it is one of those things where there's not enough what's the right way to put this? I don't think there's enough like striving for originality. I think there's not enough striving for originality, which could be the thing, but I don't know. I guess it depends on the situation at hand, really. I guess that's all it is. I don't know. Anywho. I left with only one question: who would defend Nikki Freeman? A Roblox murder mystery film. Hey, if it ever happened, hey, it's big enough. The game is big enough to where they could potentially justify it. They could justify it. The thing is Murder Mystery 2 could get, think about it. It could be really cool. Like if they did it right with like a really solid team backed behind them, they could be sick, dude. It could be sick. I don't know. Project Hail Mary. Oh, yeah, I did hear about Project Hail Mary being good. That one I've heard about being good. Yeah. I don't know. Crazy. It would be boring to watch a Murder Mystery 2 movie. There would be too many movies with the same plot. You think? I don't know. I mean, you gotta make it interesting. I don't know. I collect followers is hacking. Dang, you think he's hacking? I think this is probably the last person who would hack, honestly. bro has default set. You think default set people hack? No, I don't think so. Wink, wink. Gosh, dang it. I don't know. Dude keeps coming back and spam. It's true, though. It is what it is. Gosh, dang it. Alright. We'll see how many more rounds we do. We'll see where we're at. Might keep going for a tad longer. I mean, I will say that actually, the more that I'm looking at this lobby, it's a fine lobby. The more that I'm looking at it, I don't know, it's a fine lobby. I also realized what this pink wall is for too. I finally realized that that's like a famous wall. I think it's on a, I don't know if it's on like the Beverly Hills Strip or whatever. I finally realized that was a famous wall or whatever. I don't know. What's going on, Lily? How you doing? Appreciate you popping in. Yeah, Grown Garden and I think still Brain Rot both have a higher player count than Fortnite. I think both of them did surpass it. Unless Fortnite's now surpassed that, but I don't think so. Fortnite definitely isn't as big now as it once was, so I doubt it. But I think both Grow Garden and Sab both beat it, which is crazy. I don't know. There we go. I didn't see if it was like Shrek or whatever. It might be Shrek. It is. Okay. Shrek Ooga Booga. Gotta stay away from this boy. Oh, nice shot. Gosh dang. Fortnite is washed. I'm not gonna say it's washed. I don't know. Argue with David about that. He streams Fortnite, so he might be he'll be your voice of reason for probably combating against that idea. But he'll probably say that parts of it is washed too, so I'm not too sure. It's hard to tell. That's interesting, Ethereal. That's interesting. They could maybe that'd be cool. Yo, Green Moji Cat, what's going on? Dan as an addict, so yeah. You can say that she's obsessed. You can say that Dan's obsessed. Yeah, absolutely. Fortnite is only alive because of the collabs. You think so? I guess actually, you know what? That's actually a really fair point because of all of the different. Yeah, actually, you are kind of right. You actually are kind of right because, I mean, who have they collabed with recently? I don't even want to know who they've collabed with recently. They probably have the. No way. Oh my gosh. Are they bringing Addison Rae to Fortnite? Really? So, okay, so you're bringing Addison Rae to Fortnite. Okay, that's gonna get an audience of people for sure. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, yeah, you know what? That's an insanely fair point. Insanely fair point. Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's probably some other things that like release weekly, maybe. Obviously, like the Spider-Man stuff. Yeah. Crazy. Little Tekka. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, nah. There are some crazy collabs that they could definitely like get away with. Holy frick, bro. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I actually wonder what a lot of their net revenue gets drawn from for Fortnite now because I have to imagine like a majority of their net revenue just comes from that. You think? I don't know. Crazy work. Absolutely crazy work. You see their summer DC skins? Are they even good? I don't even know. I complain about all the collabs, but the second they had the Last of Us collab, I'm buying the whole bundle and keep my mouth shut. Fair. You know what's funny? If they make anything new from The Last of Us, they probably will do that. There's a high chance. Pretty much everything that you can think. I'm not gonna say everything because there are some IPs that aren't in Fortnite because they'll refrain from it. But there's a lot, and I mean a lot of IPs in Fortnite that like you don't even realize or even like. I guarantee you, I could name some like obscure character, and I guarantee you he's from Fortnite. Like I don't know, like, and not to mention there's also that whole like surrounding joke of like, oh, it's the guy from Fortnite, or oh, it's the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's also that joke too, and that's a real thing, unfortunately. So. I don't know. It's crazy. The Last of Us on the PS3. I never played on the PS. Actually, wait. I actually have it. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm about to flex on y'all. I have The Last of Us on PS3. Oh my gosh, chat. I actually have this game. No freaking shot. Hey, if I were to ever do a Last of Us gameplay on the PS3, I got y'all. I got y'all live, bro. I got y'all. What the heck? Dude, oh, that's a moment for me. That is a moment for me. Holy crap, dude. Out of all the games I have, bro, out of all the games I have that one. That's amazing. That is amazing. Jeez, dude. Man, I gotta show y'all my games, bro. I gotta show y'all my games. Come on, man. I gotta show y'all my. I actually have some good stuff, bro. I'm gonna be going to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo here in October, dude. That junk's gonna be peak. I'm gonna be getting so many games, bro. Anyways, yeah, the PS3 is so good, bro. I have my one of the OG models right here. I have a PS3 Slim right here. Yeah, I got some good stuff, bro. You got Gears of War? I think I definitely have Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 on Xbox 360. I don't know if I have it on PS3. I don't know if I do. I'd have to check. We're trying to do a little jukey juke, I see. Not quite. I gotta lock in for this round here. I don't know how many people fall back into going down here, but I'll check it anyway just to see. Oh, there was one person that did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why that caught me off guard. So I don't know why that caught me off guard. I don't know why that specifically was what caught me off guard. Holy frick. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that is amazing. All right, let's get the rest of this game going. Oh my days, dude. Let's go. All right, that's bad. All right. Oh, they spread off. There we go. Holy dude. Yo, Caden Webb, what's going on? What's the best way to get godlies? Trading for him for sure. Uh-oh. One more down. Yeah, there's gonna be some hiders here, bro. We got some hiders for sure. Or they're just running around and I'm just missing them. That could very well be the case too. But there's definitely been a couple of people I've missed for sure. Yeah, there's one. There it is. Good shot. Anyone in the hot tub? Nope. Yeah, no one on the jet skis. Oh. Potential. Ah, dang, they had the gun the whole time. GG. Good game. Oh, I bet. No, I think any game that has a PS4 game that, or sorry, if there's any PS3 game that has a PS4 sequel, I guarantee you the PS3 game is not great. I guarantee you it's not. But it released anyway, and they had a reason to drop it, so it works, I guess. It works. I don't know. The last was on Steam. Nah, man. I don't use Steam enough to warrant buying games on PC. I'm a console gamer at heart. For those that don't know, I'm a console gamer at heart. I just have a lot more of an enjoyment behind like collecting the actual games and all that stuff. Dude, hold on. There was someone that said Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo the last stream. I started playing it actually the other night on my OG Super Nintendo. It's kind of hard. I haven't played it in a long time, but it was pretty fun. So I got back into it the other night, which was kind of cool. And I also got back into NBA Live. NBA Live 03 to be specific was the game I got back into, and so I started trying to get good at that again. So fun stuff. I want to get back into older games again. I just want to get my setup moved around to warrant it. Nice shot. haven't seen you win a single game. Hey, you know, sometimes I just don't really care about the game. I more so care about chat. I would much rather care more about chat than anything else that's going on in the game. So yeah, if it's at the expense of me not winning a game, like if I get like 10 to 20 mercy, like I've already gotten this stream, I've already gotten close to like, that's like what, that's 30 murder kills this stream already. So hey, you know what, that's a win, chat. That's a win. I've already gotten 30 murder kills this stream, so I'm doing great. I'm doing great because we started at 12,078. So we're already chilling. We're already chilling. Hold on, actually, now that we're on the subject, let me see what I do. I think I might there's an off chance that I do. I don't have Gears of War on PS3. I do not. There are PS3 specific games though that I definitely do want to obtain though, but it's not my primary focus though. I mainly want to collect Wii and GameCube games. That's my generation of gaming. So I mean PS3 is also my generation, but more so Wii and GameCube. That was like the stuff that I really played the most. I have the most fun playing on those consoles and just that specific kind of hardware and the stuff that happens within that. So I would definitely want to collect for that long term. Like I have a whole Wii shelf basically that is just full of white. Crazy. I don't know. Finally got the join, took a bit. Oh, I could have server hopped. But glad you make it in though. That's a huge deal. Glad you can make it. Let's go. As I start literally lagging out like freaking crazy. Gosh dang it. No, we're good. I was 1 year old playing the Wii. Honestly, I kind of believe it. Nah, I remember my dad, I don't know how he did it, but my dad managed to snipe a Wii at release, which, gosh, just because obviously I was young, so I didn't obviously remember like the Wii's release, but hearing about just how difficult it was from like the news outlets, how difficult it was to get a hold of a Wii, it was unbelievable to get a hold of it. It was unbelievable. So it was a really big deal. Really huge deal if you got a Wii at release. Like most people had to wait until after. Same with games like Mario Kart Wii. Like you had to wait until like probably like a month after the game's released in order to actually play it. So crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. But that was the nature of the generation. Like there was just a lot of innovations that came within it. A lot of fads as well with the whole like motion controls and all that stuff. Like that was all kind of there was things like that already kind of existed, but like even more so than before with like pointer controls and all that. Like it was just very innovative for the time, but it was simple yet effective, and I think that's what they capitalized on the most, especially from Nintendo standpoint. And then when I know with like PlayStation Move and like Connect, when they tried like taking out motion controls entirely for sake of like having like free motion control, it just didn't really work as well. And so yeah, the Wii just definitely capitalized on a medium, and like people still use Wiis today. Like I even hear about like retirement homes that still constantly use like Wii consoles to like keep like the elderly active, like with Wii Sports or whatever. Like there's stuff like that just like it really drives home the whole essence of the era and how much it's like redefined gaming in general. It's crazy. The Wii's gonna be coming up on 20 years. 20 years here in November. Oh my gosh, that's insane. What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Wannablocks? How you doing? What's going on? You're rebuying a Wii? Dang. So did your Wii go away? That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, no, my dad managed to snipe it at launch though, which was crazy. Dang, that's just bad luck. Yeah, my dad managed to snipe the Wii at launch though, which was a huge deal. So I was very blessed to have played it when I was a kid. The first like thing on the Wii that I remember playing was the Retro Console Sonic 1. Retro Console Sonic 1 was the very first game that I remember playing on the Wii. Yeah, memories, man. Memories for sure. I don't know. Our parents never fixed our control. Oh, I remember my brother and I broke the TV because the Wii's controller rubber band couldn't withstand the movement. Our parents never fixed our controllers. That's hilarious. That's good. That's good. I will say they were plastic enough to where they could break upon pretty hard impact. So if you weren't careful, I mean, I guess it's no different than any other controller that you would want to use, but I feel like the Wii's controllers definitely had a bit more flimsiness to them versus 360 controllers. Well, okay, actually, I take that back. PS3 controllers did break really easily. You could, if you really wanted to forcefully break a PS3 controller, you could break those in half pretty easily. I don't know, hold on. Let me grab one real quick. Because my current one that I have, this is my gold PS3 controller. This is like maybe a pound. Not even. This is not even a pound. Whereas a Wii remote with batteries is like, if I were to weigh like the density here, like the Wii remote probably weighs more than the PS3 controller, if I had to say. So that's kind of crazy to think about, but yeah, I don't know. Shout out the gold PS3 controller though. I sniped this on a eBay auction for 40 bucks. It's kind of dope. Yo, Crow, what's up? We have been live for a while. You can always scroll down and check how long we've been live for. Sports was the peak of the... It really was. It really was. Which is... I mean, it was a bundle. It was a bundle for the Wii, so Wii Sports naturally was going to be... I mean, gosh, it had across all... Oh my gosh. It sold 81 million copies because it was bundled. Yeah, 81 million, I think, which is crazy. Unbelievable stuff. I don't know. Hold on. How old was I? I was 3. I was 3 when the Wii launched. So... Man, that's crazy, man. I was 3 years old when the Wii launched. But my parents didn't want me like playing stuff obviously when I was a kid. So they're all like, when you're 4 or whatever, we'll let you play it. So, but it was mainly for my brother. My dad did a little bit of stuff on it. But it kind of lay dormant for years up until when I was like 6 years old. When I was like, maybe like 5.5. When I was like 5.5, 6 years old, that's when I really started playing the Wii more often. So that was around when like Mario Kart Wii was starting to hit the scene. When Mario Kart Wii and like Wii Sports Resort were like in between that era, that's when I really started getting into the Wii and all that stuff. So like I remember playing Mario Kart Wii at release almost, which was pretty crazy. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. I feel old. It's just how long it's been. It's just how long it's been. Lego Batman. Oh my gosh. Lego Batman was goated. Oh my gosh. Do I have Lego? Oh, please tell me I have it. Please tell me I have Lego Batman for the Wii. Oh my gosh, I do. Yeah, I do. My original copy from GameStop. Oh my gosh. This is my OG copy from GameStop. Dang, man. Dude, this game was goated. I'm not even gonna lie. This game was goated. For those that ever played it, holy frick. Yeah, it was goated. It was. It's one of the better Lego games, for sure. I don't think it's as good as like Star Wars OG chapters 1 through 3 in original trilogy, but I still think it's still up there though. It's still up there though. And yeah, you could play it on 360. PS2, the PS2 version I think is also good too if you really wanted to play it on PS2. It's not like most ideal way to play, but you could play it on PS2 if you wanted. Yeah, great stuff, man. Great stuff. Yeah, for those that had a Wii growing up, what was y'all favorite game, man? Gosh, I don't even know if y'all know. I have a Wii channel. It's linked. I have a Wii channel that I literally dedicate to like playing like Wii Party and all that stuff. I would want to get back into it. It's just timing and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know. Yo, Tay, I appreciate you joining the Discord. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy stuff. What's up, Sniper? I have Ice Piercer and Candy. I have both. As much as Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank are great PlayStation games, I more so implied Wii games. But I also have where's it at? I have Ratchet and Clank too. I have Ratchet and Clank as well on PS2, the OG one. I don't know if I have Jack and Daxter. I don't think, maybe I do. I might have Jack and Daxter. Yeah, I don't have one of the originals, but I have Precursor Legacy. So I have Precursor Legacy on PS2, which is not a bad one at all. Kirby's Epic Yarn, that's a good one. That is a good one for sure. Yeah. I definitely do need to rebuy Kirby's Epic Yarn. I definitely need to rebuy it. I remember having it at one point, but I have the case for it. I don't have the game. I gotta get it. That is something that I gotta get that at the expo when October comes around. I'll get to that. It's crazy. I could probably pull off some of the games y'all talk about off the wall. I probably could pull off some of these games. There's a high chance I can. Crazy. But yeah, I have where's it at? Is it here? Where's it at? I know it's somewhere. Either way. I'm not doing trades at the moment, Sniper. I'm sorry about that. Such a fun time doing that. That's so dope. They're hard to, I mean, I will say they're hard to 100%, but beating them, there's definitely some fun times in beating them for sure. 1000%. It's Portland Retro Gaming Expo, so it's out here in Oregon. So it's, if you're not in the Pacific Northwest, it can be kind of hard. People come from all over the place though to go to the expo. It's really huge. It's really huge. They I don't know what the date for it is. Yeah, it's 2 months away. So we still got a lot of time for it, but yeah, let me see specifically. So it's going to be the weekend of, yeah, so it's going to be October 9th to the 11th, which is crazy. I didn't go last year, but I went the year before, and it was really solid. 50 out, exactly. Buy me NBA 2K7 27 pre-order. You want the, what is it? The gold edition or whatever the frick it's called? Like the most expensive one out there. I could always pull some strings. I can always figure it out. We'll do something about it. I don't know. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright, we'll probably do, let's see how many more rounds we do. We'll probably do 3 more rounds, and we'll probably call it. We'll do this one and then 2 more. I gotta get some lunch, call it a stream, man. For those that joined today, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all joining and hanging out. Means a lot. There's also been some other people that have been, lurking, so for those that have lurked, shout out to y'all. Dang. Gotta check it if, yeah. I don't know if this is a name change if you've popped in the stream before, but oh, my bad on the camera. Of course, goated inventory though with the dupes and everything like that in between. Yeah, Chroma Constellation's a big one I see here. Yeah, Chroma Constellation's probably gonna be the big one. Traveler's Axe, obviously. Nice. Oh, Chroma Vamp, there you go. Travelers, there you go. Nice. W stuff. NBA Jam on the SNES. Oh, please tell me I have it. Oh, I don't know if I have Jam on the SNES. Do I? Oh, maybe I do. I have NBA Jam on the SNES, baby. I told y'all, bro, dude. I told y'all I can pull off any game off the shelf, bro. I promise you. In the original cartridge, bro, I can tell y'all, bro. I can pull off any game off the shelf, bro. I promise you. I promise you, bro. I'm like that. I'm an actual collector, bro. I'm avid like that, bro. Promise. Play NBA Live 03. NBA Live 03, baby. Read it and weep. Read it and weep, baby. Come on, man. Come on, baby. I have literally every game, bro. Name it. Name the game, bro. Name it. I got you. Name it. Name the game, bro. Name it. I got the game, dude. Come on now. I'm like that. Nah, these are just good games. Yeah, the GameCube one though, so not the PS2, and so unfortunately. But still a good version of the game though. It's all right. It's not the most ideal version, but it's still good though for what it is. Meet the Robinsons. Oh man, y'all are having me go into the backlog, bro. Y'all are having me go into the backlog, bro. I'm gonna have the entire desk full of games, bro. Now, Meet the Robinsons for the GameCube specifically was a pretty good one. One of the last released GameCube games, actually. Fun fact, which is crazy. Good movie too. Good movie as well. Yeah. The tie-in game was not even that bad either. I don't think it got that bad of rep at the time either. I don't know. It's crazy stuff. That was your info you checked. I've been working on that info for a while. Almost, yeah, like you said, 10 years. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Nah, huge congrats, bro. And yeah, obviously, yeah, you're going to be hitting max out soon. Yeah, the grind for max is going to be real. You could probably hit it. Like, if you were to grind it, you could probably hit it in a good week. Realistically, if you wanted to sit for a while. If you get murder at all in the next few rounds, well, I'll let you kill, or try to anyway. That way you can get stats. What do we gotta do? Attack the Juju? Oh my, yes I do. Yes I do, baby. Where is it at? Oh, where is it at? Here it is. I think there's other tag games, but here's Tack the Great Juju Challenge for the GameCube. Actually a pretty solid. I do need to play that. I do need to play it. I've heard good things about it. I got it from a friend. He said that it was really good. So I definitely gotta play through it a little bit. But yeah, another GameCube game. I think it also did release on, maybe it didn't. I don't know. I'd have to see. I have to take a look. I'm not too sure if it released on anything else, but yeah. Wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. Now, if you look on this channel from back in the day, there's actually old GameCube Let's Plays from way back in the day on this channel. From little less than 10 years ago. Little less than 10 years ago if you go all the way back. Fairly... Oh, that one I don't have. That one I don't have. Oh, wait. Actually, maybe. Wait, there's an off chance I might. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. Streets of Rage. Yeah, Streets of Rage was absolutely peak. It was. I don't know if I have the any of the original. I have I know I have a Game Gear version of Streets of Rage. I don't know if I have an original Sega Genesis copy. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have an OG copy. Get the chin, just go with $300. No. Not in this world, not in this life, not in this life. Anywho, you got a Dreamcast? I do have a Dreamcast. I don't have many games for it though. I only have 2 games for it. That's the only problem. Dreamcast is one of those obsolete consoles that I really appreciate, but it can be kind of a pain to collect for because, like, a lot of the time the games can kind of go, it depends on the games you're going for, but they can go for quite a bit. I know one game that I've really wanted. Oh gosh, why is the name not coming to mind? Oh my gosh, hold on. There's one specific Dreamcast game that's coming to mind that I don't know why I'm not like... Why am I not thinking of it? There's one specific Dreamcast game that I like really would want. I know I'm gonna find it. I just need to take a look at it and see. Not Ikaruga. Ikaruga is good. Not Jet Set Radio, although that's good as well. Shenmue. Shenmue is the game on Dreamcast that I've it's lived rent free in my mind for a long time. I've always wanted to play it, and I could play it on modern consoles, but I want to play it on the OG though. I feel like that'd be sick. The games are, yeah, there are some. Yeah, there were some of these Sonic Adventure games that made over to the GameCube. Crazy Taxi also being one of them. There's a couple of others that also made it over. So, I don't know. If there's no discussion in this chat, it's true. It's true. Chat is what keeps the stream going in many cases because I can only talk so much. So, it's totally valid. It's totally valid. I just want to make sure we're chill there. No friends and no job is crazy work. Absolute crazy work. I don't know. Yeah, October 9th and 11th. So yeah, that's 2 months away. So I gotta start saving money. I think the last time I went there, I spent $100 there. So I'd want to spend more. I'd want to maybe spend like $200 there. I'll see where I'm at. Yeah, GameCube is underrated. The hardware was, at the time, I mean, they used like proprietary discs, so they obviously used the smaller discs to store data, which definitely set it apart from its competitors. They had a lot more unique original releases because of that reason why, but a lot of third-party games did not make their way over to the GameCube because of that. There's a lot of games that didn't make the switch for that reason why, so it was a little bit unfortunate, but that was just the state of, like, when the whole switch to DVDs happened, like, that's why the PS2 was so big, because that was the era, and not to mention, it came out before the GameCube, so that's why the PS2 overperformed so much. Not to mention, it also could play DVDs. Oh my gosh, you could literally play movies on your PS2. It was basically a movie player, it was basically a DVD player plus a game console plus a CD player, like, and the GameCube could only play GameCube games unless you had a Panasonic Q, which that's only a Japan only thing, so you were pretty much cooked either way. But I don't know. What's up, Prime? How you doing? It's not stronger than the PS2. The PS2 is way stronger, way stronger than the GameCube. Hardware wise, it is not even remotely on the same level. PS2 was so out of its league at the time in comparison to GameCube. GameCube was beaten by Xbox. It was beaten by all that stuff hardware wise. Anyways, the graphics weren't even real. The graphics were about the same. I don't think the graphics were that much different. They were about the same. If you want to see my info, this is about, I have everything in the game for weapons apart from chromas. So everything on the, well, apart from Traveler Set, the only thing I don't have is Traveler Set and G-Scope. And then effects, if you want to see those. I don't have as many effects as I would like, but I have some solid ones. I have like Pumpkin, Bats 2017 right here. There's a couple of old ones. I don't have all the powers, ironically enough, but yeah, emotes. There's some interesting ones I've gotten over the years. Not as many as I would like either. All the bot radios right here, and then I have a majority of the pets right here. I have a majority of them. There are some that I'm missing. I actually have the these are the pets that I have missing right here. So if these were ever things to trade for, then I might do that. But that's currently what I'm working with right now. OG Xbox had better graphics than PS2 though. Again, I don't think so. Maybe it did, but they were kind of on the same plane in a way. I don't know. It didn't really make much of a difference, but it's all semantics at that point. But okay, so OG Xbox did have more powerful hardware, but the actual visible quality could vary depending on how well games were optimized for each console, which PS2, I know, like, PS2 did release sooner than Xbox and GameCube, so if that's the reason, then yeah, that's probably the reason. But either way though, PS2 games still look great though. Like most people won't even really see much of a difference in my opinion. I don't know. At the time, yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that. Yeah. Anyway, let's do like one more round here. I'll do one more round, then I'll probably call it a stream. For those that joined the day, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. We'll probably be back Saturday, most likely. So, for those that want to pop through, you're more than welcome to pop through on a Saturday. Ooh, perfect. Let's go. What's this instrumental? It's actually kind of solid. Shout out J Dilla, bro. J Dilla's coming in clutch, man. For those that ever want to listen to these instrumentals, search up J Dilla. He's been in the game for a long time. Rest in peace. He passed away in 2006, but he's one of the greatest producers to ever do it. See if I can, there we go. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably one down here. There we go. Yeah. We'll head back out here. We'll check it out. Oh. Fortunate. I just don't want to walk out into the open here. Yeah. I think it might be Ben's, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if they are. Yep, they are hiding. They are. Okay. I knew they walked around the corner. I just had to find them. Oh, there could be someone up top here. Let's take a look. Not quite. If anything, I'm gonna probably have to roll around for this. They probably realized that gun was out. They probably did. Let's see. Yeah, GG. GG. Yeah, they walked around. Good game. Good game either way. Alright. Yeah, I think that's gonna call it here. Yeah, I'll probably come back someday. I'll probably come back Saturday, most likely, for a stream. So for those that popped in, appreciate y'all. He's blind. Oh, absolutely. I've been blind my whole life. I mean, I'm blind in my left eye. I'm also colorblind too, so it doesn't help. Shout out video games. Anyways, I'm gonna call it, man. For those that joined, appreciate y'all. Join the Discord if you're new, man. Subscribe. I still don't know when I'm gonna make my next Murder Mystery 2 video. I still gotta figure that out. I'm not too sure where I'm at with all that right now, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There might be one thing that just like randomly drops out of the blue, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time, man. Appreciate y'all. Give yourself a round of applause for dropping in. Take the crown, baby. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Ah, shoot. You know something I forgot, chat? I forgot about that rap that was kind of like sitting here. I do have a little bit of a rap written, but I'm not quite finished with it. So y'all are gonna have to bear with me for trying to write the rest of the rap toward the end of this stream, but I'll get it done one of these days. So we'll figure it out. But anyways, appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace, man.